What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted, but I'm back, guys, with a lot of strategies. So make sure you click that subscribe button, you turn notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post videos like this. And as usual, make sure you click the like button to support this channel. I want to share with you guys a very powerful booming crash scalping strategy which can get you up to 10 candlesticks right in profit without you being caught by the spike. Right, I know most of you guys are gonna complain about me switching off my data, but it's because I'm avoiding notifications that will disrupt this video. So just bear with me. I would have loved to do some live trades, but I can't do that because you guys will be sending me messages and it will be disturbing this video, right? But with that said, let's get into business. If you want to see, I'll get an update on what's happening within our account management program. Make sure you join the Telegram channel with the link in the description box. It's completely free. You'll be able to see some great results, and you'll also be able to join if you are interested, right? There's so many accounts that I posted there and so many results. I'll be turning $100 into lots and lots of money. So just go check it out in the Telegram channel and you see the great work. Okay, so let's get into today's strategy, which is a scalping strategy for boom and crash, right? So this is how the strategy basically looks like, and I'm going to take you through the step-by-step guide on how you actually install it and how you can trade with it and when to take profit and when to stop your losses. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do right now is I'm going to delete everything and we're going to start afresh. Please note that I'm using a black background, and it'd be wise if you follow also the same colors that I'm using if you're using a black background, because there are some scenarios where you need to copy this, right? So as usual, I'll delete everything and start afresh with you guys. Right, now I have a blank chart. As you can see, I have green candlesticks representing bullish candlesticks, and I have the red candlesticks representing the bearish candlesticks. Right, this is a blank chart, and let's start. So the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, right? So this will go on our main window. It's a moving average, and this moving average will have the following settings. We want it to have the following period of 10, a shift of -5, a method of linear weighted, and then apply to close, and then levels, you leave it like that. And then the color, I want it to be green, and then I'm going to click save, then done. So you can see now I have a green line running through my charts. Now, a second indicator that we want to install is also going to go on our main window, and it's also a moving average, but this time we now have different settings, right? Different properties. So the first property, which is the period, is going to change, and we're going to put it to 7. The shift is going to change this time. It's going to be +5. The method will still remain as linear weighted. Apply to close. On our style, we want to change it to a pink. Okay, and I'm going to click save, then done. As you can see now, I have two lines running through my main chart with a green one and a pink one, right? We're done with our main chart. Now we want to move on to our indicator window 1, which is also going to be a confirmation window where we'll get confirmation on our entry points, right? So I'm going to go to indicators, click on main window. We want to add a trend indicator called the average directional movement index, which is this one, right? And this one, this indicator is going to have the following properties. It's going to have a period of 1. Levels, we're going to have the following levels: level 95, level 50, level 35, and level 5. The color of the levels, just put it to white or something that is in contrast with your background color. Okay, Then I'm going to click done. As you can see at the bottom down there, I have my ADX with period 1 installed. But let me clarify something on your average directional movement index. If you have a white background, make sure you choose the style to be white. If you have a black background like me, make sure on your style everything is black. If you have a pink background, make sure on your style everything is pink, right? So that you have something like this by the end of this video. So make sure on those colors, because it'll be very confusing if you don't follow these instructions. Okay, the next indicator that we want to install is the Parabolic Sar, which is quite a simple indicator. It's a trend indicator, of course, and it's the Parabolic Sar, and it will have the following settings. The first setting on step is going to be 0.05, which is this. The second setting that we want is 0.05 again. And then the color, you can choose the color of your choice, but I'll go for green, something like this, and then done. And now, as you can see, I now have the parabolic dots running through my indicator window 1. Lastly, we want to install the last indicator, which is a moving average of period 10. And we want it to go under our indicator window 1. So I'm going to choose moving average, and it will have the following settings. It will have a period of 10, a shift of 0, and then a method of exponential, and then a style of white. Right? So if you have a white background, make sure that you make this black. Okay? And then I'm going to click save, then done. So now, as you can see, we now have our strategy fully installed, and what's left now is just on how to trade and which conditions should be met if you are taking trades with this strategy, right? The first thing that I want to clarify on is the zoom level, which is a very important aspect within this strategy. You want to use this second from smallest zoom level. You can use the second from smallest, or you can use the third from smallest, something like this, right? Okay, and once you are done with this, we want to go into the conditions of when do you buy and when do you sell. So remember, this is a scalping strategy. There will be a part 2 for spike catching with this strategy, but I'll start off with the scalping one. So to scalp, obviously we are on boom 500, so scalping means we're going to sell. So when do you sell? The first condition that you want to be met for a sell trade is you want your green line to cross to be below this pink line, right? That's the first condition. Once the green line crosses the pink line to be below, something like this, cross from the top, you want to go to indicator window 1. Is your indicator window 1 in the range above 95? If yes, that's the second condition. The third condition is you want your parabolic dots now to be above this white line that you see, this moving average that you see. The moment they switch from being below to being above, you know that you're good to take your sell trade. And you're going to count 10 candlesticks, or you're going to wait for 10 minutes, right? But make sure the 10 minutes that you wait are from the point of this crossover. So if it was here, you count your 10 candlesticks lastly. If you miss the entry and you enter somewhere here, make sure you deduct some of the minutes that you missed, right? I hope you understood that part. Let's look at another example. Here is another example. We said we want the green line to cross to be below the pink line. That's the first condition. We want our white line to be in the above 95 period. It was met. And we also want our parabolic dots to be on top of our white line, which is also what happened. And you can see you have your 10 candlesticks following up. Quite easily done, right? We can go on and on and on, but like I said, you guys should try it out. Same thing happened here. Can you see that even if the spike came, it wasn't going to surpass your entry point, and you'd still go in the direction you had predicted, right? you'd still go in the direction you had predicted. So let's look at crash so that you guys can see that you can use this both ways. But this time for crash is the opposite. You want your green line to cross to be above the pink line. You want your parabolic, you want your white line to be in the region of 5 or below. And you want your parabolic Sar dots to be below your white line, something like this. And you can see the market went all the way up. So we can take a look at so many examples. We have this crossover here. We have our white line below 5. We have our parabolic Sar dot below our white line, and we're going to buy, right? So with this said, here's another last example that you can see. The green line crossed the pink line. The white line went below our 5 region, and our dots came below the white line also. And as you can see, could have had more than 10 candlesticks in profit right there. So that is all for this strategy. Part 2 is coming, where I'll be teaching you guys how to do spike catching when using this strategy, right? So make sure you join this our Telegram channel. It's completely free, and you get you get to see our results and how we work with our account management program, with our VIP signals, and with our mentorship program. Until next time.